Sharp pain in the front of your hip? Cannot get into a deep lunge? Tight lower back after sitting? You have tight hip flexors. Sitting all day shortened them. Your body adapted. Now they pull your pelvis forward, lock your lower back, and won't let go. I will unlock your tight hip flexors in less than 10 minutes. Not just stretching, actually fixing tight hip flexors for good. 4 steps, 1 session, immediate relief. But first, let's test them. For the first test, stand sideways to a mirror. Look at your lower back. Is there a big arch? That's anterior pelvic tilt. Your pelvis is tilted forward. Your hip flexors are locked short and pulling your pelvis forward. Now, for the second test, lie on your back at the edge of your bed or couch. I will do this on my foam roller. Pull one knee tight to your chest with both hands. Look at your other leg. Does it stay flat or does it lift off the surface? If it lifts, you have tight hip flexors and they're pulling that leg up and they won't let go. Remember your results. Now, first step, release. Most people skip this step. Your hip flexors are locked because your nervous system is guarding them. Sitting for long hours every day taught your brain this shortened position is normal, and we need to reset that. We are telling your nervous system longer hip flexors are safe. Here's how. Lie on your back, feet up on a chair or couch. Your knees and hips should be both at 90 degrees. Hands on your belly. Now breathe. 5 seconds in through your nose and 5 seconds out through your mouth. This is called 90-90 breathing. It relaxes your nervous system and tells your brain you're safe in this position. Your hip flexors will already start to let go. 10 inhales and 10 exhales, nice and slow. Feel that? Your hip flexors already feel different. Now we can work on the tissue. Step 2. Mobilize. Part A. TFL release with a ball. Your TFL sits on the side of your hip. It acts like a second hip flexor. If we don't release it, it pulls you right back into tightness. Lie on your side, massage ball or tennis ball on the side of your hip, just below your hip bone. You will know when you find it. You will feel it. Roll around slowly. Find the tender spots, breathe into them. 30 seconds up to 5 minutes per side. This might feel uncomfortable and that's normal. Your TFL is holding a lot of tension. Remember to release both sides. Good. Now, part B. This is a roll and stretch technique, 3 rounds per leg. Lie face down, foam roller under your pelvis, between your hip bone and the top of your thigh. Roll or hold pressure on the tight spots for 30 seconds, finding the restrictions. Then, flip over onto your back. Keep the roller under your pelvis. Extend that same leg you just rolled on straight out. Let it relax down toward the floor. This stretches the hip flexor you just rolled. Hold it for about 20 to 30 seconds. Feel that? The foam rolling loosened it. Now you're stretching it while it's warm. Flip back over and repeat 2 more times. Your hip flexors are mobilized and lengthened. Step 3. Stretch with reciprocal inhibition. Your tissue is prepared, your nervous system is reset, your hip flexors are warm. This is when stretching actually works. We will do couch stretch, but you can also do a kneeling hip flexor stretch. Now, here's what most people get wrong. They arch their lower back. The stretch ends up in their back, not their hip flexor. Here's the correct technique. Squeeze your glute on the back leg. Squeeze it hard. Tuck your pelvis under. Imagine tilting your pelvis backward. Feel that? That's the stretch in the front of your hip. This is reciprocal inhibition. When you contract your glute, your hip flexor has to relax. And that's how you get a real stretch. Keep squeezing that glute, pelvis stacked, lower back stays neutral, and hold it if you can for up to 90 seconds per side. And here's why it matters. Your nervous system needs time to adapt to a new length. In the first 20 to 30 seconds, you are just stretching the elastic tissue, muscles, fascia. After 30 seconds, your nervous system starts to accept this new range as safe. After 60 seconds, you get actual tissue lengthening, permanent changes. Most people hold for 20-30 seconds and wonder why they're tight right again the next day. Breathe, stay in this position, and let your nervous system catch up. If you feel a pinch in the front of your hip, you're in the right spot. If you feel it all in your lower back, squeeze that glute harder. Tuck your pelvis more. Step 4. Strengthen at end range. This is the step most people skip. You have released your nervous system, you have mobilized the tissue, you have lengthened your hip flexors. But here's what happens if you stop here. Your brain won't trust this new range. You will be tight again tomorrow. Why? Because your brain only gives you flexibility in ranges where you have strength. If you cannot control a position, your nervous system won't let you use it. So we strengthen your glutes while your hip flexors are in a lengthened position. This teaches your body we are strong here, this range is safe, let's keep it. And here's how. Glute bridge march. Lie on your back, feet flat on the floor, knees bent. Bridge up, hips off the floor, squeeze your glutes at the top. Now march. Lift one knee up, set it down. Lift the other knee, set it down. Keep your hips level. Don't let them drop when you lift a leg. This is glute activation while your hip is extended, the exact opposite position of tight hip flexors. Do about 10 to 12 repetitions each leg. 2 to 3 sets. Keep those glutes engaged the entire time. This locks in the flexibility. Your brain now knows we are strong in this range, we can keep it. That's how you make flexibility permanent. Now let's retest. Test 1. Stand sideways to a mirror. Look at your pelvis. Is it more neutral now? Less arch in your lower back? Most people see immediate improvement. Second test. Thomas test. Lie at the edge of your bed, pull one knee to your chest. Does the other leg stay flatter now? Can it relax down more? That's your hip flexors releasing. That's the work we just did. Test both sides and notice the difference. Do this protocol 3 times a week for 4 weeks. Your hip flexors stay loose permanently. Now here's what you need to know. Tight hip flexors cause tight hamstrings. When your hip flexors pull your pelvis forward, your hamstrings are on a constant stretch. Your nervous system guards them. That's why you cannot touch your toes. Fix your hip flexors with this video. Fix your hamstrings with my hamstring video. If you want to improve your flexibility and mobility, I have structured programs. I will leave the link in the comments below.